material on sales, material dot MATNR is equal to dollar projection. Again, I'm using based on the output field only. Dollar projection, this followed by this, followed by this, followed by this. Likewise, you can use n number of association to MAKT as material text on MAT material text dot, okay, I'm using MATNR should be equal to again dollar projection. That's it. Okay, now I have a language in the material text. I will have a language. Okay, if I want to constrain based on the language here itself, you need to add where conditions here and followed by material text dot SPRS should be equal to, okay, dollar, 1 minute, the system language. You need to use session dot system language, system variable, guys, in CDS. I'll just explain for now. Take it this, okay, dollar session system language, nothing but psi language. Okay, all system variables in the CDS starts with dollar session. All the system variables in the CDS will start with the dollar session. Any system variable, psi date, psi time, psi username, psi language, all these things. Okay, now I'm simply projecting. Sorry, yep.
Yeah. Somebody so if we questions like this, if there is no point, if we are not extracting any data by using this associated table, so then what is the point to mention over in the CDS view? How can we answer like that?
See, here I'm not extracting in this particular CDS. In subsequent CDS, I may extract. Okay. So only thing is I'm making flexible. I'm making CDS, this is flexible. Wherever you have a say, for example, in general, wherever you are extracting sales header information, item information, I need material text, material details. All these are common requirements. So I'm making an flexibility.
No, just I'm asking if you question like that. I mean, if you got a question like that, so how can we answer like?
So basically associations are left out again. Okay, first question. Okay, to your answer. Okay, you are not using why you are exposing. Basically, yes. If you are not using, you are not going to specify here itself. Okay, but yeah. If you are specifying it for one field also, just expose. That's what my intention. Okay.
Yeah, and just I'm asking is an interview point of view. That is what this.
Yeah, generally if it is not part of your requirement, we will not even make it an association. Okay. Yeah. That is just, we will not even do a join to that. Okay. I'm just here exposing the explaining concept of association with multiple things. Okay.
Yeah.
Just yeah. So material followed by material text. So what my intention is, preferred whenever you are writing any CDS, preferred way of using instead of inner join, left outer join, use associations. That's it.
Yeah, that is fine. That is why it is why
okay,
I'm
that is. Okay.
Yeah, if somebody asks me in interview, so you are not exposing, I mean, you are not extracting any of the data by using this association, then what is the point? You can, I mean, what is the point?
Yeah, understand your question. See, yeah, understand your question. So first thing, based on your requirement, if you are not, if there is no use of, for example, this material text in your requirement, you are not going to use it. Okay. So generally, whatever the tables which you want to link like and with left outer join or inner join, prefer to use an association. That's it. That is my recommendation. And the flexibility is in future, for example, you right now defined a requirement for 10 fields. And if it required in future, it may require for another 10 fields or additional to that. Then no need to change your CDS. You done already an association. Okay. In the subsequent, you can since you expose that association in subsequent, you can use that particular fields, all the fields of that particular table. Okay.
Is there any other advantages like that we need to tell in entry point of questions? I mean, no. Instead of left or join?
Yeah. Other advantages, yes. Basically, if you are, yes, even though you are creating a relation, in based on my requirement, I may utilize the fields or may not utilize the fields. So obviously depends on demand. Okay, sometimes I may get it, I may read it, I may not read the fields of the association. In that case, it is not going to join that, right?
Yeah.
It is
It will
not
not
going to hit
join.
it. Yeah. So basically you are assuming like this. For example, I expose the CDS to third party, for example. Okay. Now in the third party, they will use only these three fields sometimes. Okay. In some cases they will use some fields of this. In that case, it is a flexibility. You are providing a flexibility, right? You are not
Okay. They
creating
can,
10 CDS. You are not creating 10 CDS for 10 requirements.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So now simply I'm activating it. So you exposed, this is the way you can create n number of association keys and expose it. Any questions on this till this point? Okay.
Yeah, can you please explain about dollar projection and dollar session in one go?
Yep.
Thank you.
Fine. Here, first thing, basically, just to show you, I'm good. Sales. Initially, in previous examples, we used sales item dot VBLN. This is the relation that we made it. Okay. This is the general relation we made it. Here, what happens is you are creating a relation to this particular table, nothing to VBAK, based on the fields of VBAP, right? Nothing but sales item alias name followed by the field. So it is creating relation from VBAP. Now, instead of that, I am using dollar projection. Okay. When I specify the dollar projection, the field name which you specify here should be part of your output list, should be part of your output list. Okay. Should be part of your output list. Okay. Now the field which is here I am creating a relation is sales document. Okay, fine. This is the sales document. To which field it is referring? This field. From where? VBLN. Same or not? The previous condition which we discussed is the same or not? But only thing is I am referring to the output list. Referring to the output list. Okay. Understood till this point?
Yeah, it's better to take a case example than we
Yeah,
can.
I'll just say, okay, one more advantage is you asked why to prefer associations. Okay, now this is the one thing, whereas projection, dollar projection, for example, I'm just giving here, I'll remove this condition, guys. Okay, for example, okay, where if I'll just take, okay, sales header dot vkorg head, it's a head, okay, dot vkorg, just I'm using case, okay, when, okay, vkorg equal to, just I'm giving is 1000, okay, then automatically convert to 2000. Just I'm giving an example, guys. Okay, else it should take 3000. Okay, and as, okay, determined sales org, determined sales org. Now I created this particular case. Now what you are doing, you are doing some calculations, or you doing some calculations or determining the values. It may be doing at the time of concatenating and doing something, and finally you arrived with one value. Now based on this value, I need to create a condition. Based on this value, I need to create a condition. It is only possible in associations. It is not possible in left outer join or any other joins.